No doubt many of you do not believe that these things do happen, but they cannot happen to you. You may also believe that the facts have been exaggerated. Let me tell you of something that happened right here in our own city.
I certainly don't want to have that happening in addition to all the rest.
Well, it's
not something you can just sort of shrug off and say, oh, I'll deal with that tomorrow.
According to academics around the world, Australia, like many other industrialised nations, is suffering from a collective psychological illness known as affluenza. The bloated, sluggish and unfulfilled feeling that results from efforts to keep up with the Joneses. An epidemic of stress, overwork, waste and indebtedness caused by dogged pursuit of the Australian dream. An unsustainable addiction to economic growth.
An unhealthy preoccupation with money and material things. It has various manifestations, notably a preoccupation with defining one's self in terms of how much money one earns and material possessions. So it's a pretty powerful virus that's overtaken Australia in the last decade or so.
What are the causes of affluenza?
One could attribute it to a sort of loss of the importance of traditional institutions of church and state, for instance, the growth of the marketing culture, the increase in incomes and the capacity to borrow money to fund luxurious lifestyles. A range of factors working.
What are the symptoms of affluenza?
Well, one of the symptoms of affluenza is the preoccupation with shopping. We devote an enormous amount of time and emotional energy to the act of shopping, which has become not just a method of acquiring the goods and services we need, but a way of enhancing our moods. I mean, a great deal of shopping is undertaken as for psychological reasons, because we're feeling depressed or anxious, or we want to impress someone, because we're feeling inadequate, rather than because we need to actually acquire the things that we bring home from the shops.